Akhirun, you know akhirun? Last. Huh? Okay. Now, brother, we come to lesson number 14. This is where we learn Amar. Fi'lu Amrin. We have done it before, and Dr. Abdurrahim explains us very beautifully. I want you to go straight to page number, to the exercise number 3. Can you go to the exercise number 3, brothers and sisters? Brothers and sisters, you will write down there, Bab Nasara. What will you write down? Bab Nasara. Because the examples are all from Bab Nasara. And then when you go to, no, that was A. You remember? A. Bab Nasara. Then we have Ba. What is Ba, brothers and sisters? Bab Daraba. Huh? Ba is, all the examples are from Bab Daraba. And then what is the next one? Jim. What is in the Jim, brothers and sisters? Bab Fataha and Bab Samia. But as you know, we have already done the Fi'l Amar. Do you still want me to go in detail and explain you again, or you already know it? Huh? You already know it, okay. So, I want you to go to exercise number 4. Sug. What is the meaning of Sug? Form. Sugil Amar. Sugil Amar. Form the Amar. Min af'al al-atiyati. From the following verbs. Now, I don't know how much you have retained in your mind, but let's start with Katala Yaktulu. Brother Muhammad, what will be the Amar? Uktul, mashallah. Uktul. And can you form the 6 of them? Uktula, Uktulu, Uktuli, Uktula, Uktulna. Uktulna. Are you with me? Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now I'm going to write it. I'm going to write it in blue, inshallah. When it comes to Fi'l Amar, how will you describe this, brothers and sisters? I'm running short of space. I will write down here, brothers. Fi'lu Amrin Mabniyun Ala Sukuni. Got the idea? It's very easy. Fi'lu Amrin Mabniyun Ala Sukun. Where, brothers and sisters? In this and in this. We have done this before. Now, what about the other 4? How will you describe them? How will you describe it, brother? I'm putting a sign like this. Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala azminun ala azfi nuni. That's all, brother. That's all. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now, if you can figure out, it will be nice. I will help you. We'll do the first line. Brother Hassan, Zahaba yadhabu. What will be the Amar? Idhab. And can you say the rest of it? Izhaba, idhabu, idhabi, idhaba, izhabna. Now once you are strong in your mudariya, tazhabu, tazhabani, tazhabuna, tazhabina, tazhabani, tazhabna. That's all. You are going in that sequence, Inshallah, it will be easy. So if you have to describe idhab, how will you describe? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. And then you will say where the file is. But if you have to describe idhaba, what will you say? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. What did you do from tazhabani? You removed ta and you removed the noon. Okay? It's simple, brother. Inshallah, you will be able to describe it, and we will be repeating it many, many, many times, inshallah. Jalasa yajlisu, brother Ijlis. Can you say the rest of it? Ijlisa, ijlisu, ijlisi, ijlisa, ijlisna. You will be able to say, if you know your mudariya, the sequence, you know it well. Brother Saeed, Fahima yafhamu. Give the Amar. Amar. Ifham. What will be the Amar? Ifham. And can you say the rest of it? Ifhama, ifhamu, ifhami, ifhama, ifhamna. Okay. We are just doing extra practices like that. Okay, brother? Hafiza yahfazu. Yahfazu. Ihfaz. 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 And then ihfaza, ihfazu, ihfazi, ihfaza, ihfazna. Okay. Brother Salim? Usjud. Can you say the 6 forms? Usjudna. MashaAllah, that was beautiful. Huh? Sister Nusrat, Raka'a. Yarka'u. What will be the Amar? Irka. What will be the Amar? Irka. Are you with me? See, Amar can be either U or E. Never A. Okay, fine. Irka. Irka. Irka'a. Irka'u. Irka'i. Irka'a. Irka'na. Sister Madina, Shakara Yashkuru. Ushkur. What will be? Ushkur. And then Ushkura, Ushkuru, Ushkuri, Ushkura, Ushkarna. Okay. Sister Rahima, you got a biryani in your Tabakha Yatbukhu. Utbukh. MashaAllah, MashaAllah, excellent. Sister Maynaz, Qata'a Yakta'u. Ikta. Ikta'a, Ikta'u. No. MashaAllah. No, brother, we are only doing extra for our own practice. What is required is only the first form. But we can do it a little extra. Sister Nasreen, Jama'a Yajma'u. Ijma'. Because we got to, Amar is always Mabni ala Sukun. Ijma'. Ijma'na. MashaAllah, MashaAllah. Excellent. Sister Arifa Abada, Obud. Always Ubudu, Ubudi, Ubuda, Ubudina. MashaAllah. Excellent. Sister Sukhaina? Okay. Inzilna. MashaAllah. Sister Naima, Arafa Yarifu. Irif. Irif. Irif, Irifa, Irifu, Irifi, Irifa, Ir. Rifna. Rifna. Huh? Okay. Again I say the only first form is required. We are just practicing little extra, Sister Fatim, okay, leave this. Akala, leave it. We are going to do it separately. Akala will leave it now. Fa'ala yaf'alu. If'al, mashallah. If'ala. If'alu. If'ali. If'ala. If'alna. 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 Inshallah. Sister Sumayya. Samia yasma'u. Yasma'u. Yes. What will be? Yasma'u. Isma. Isma'a. Isma'u. Isma'i. Isma'a. Isma'na. Very good. Sister Hafsa. Rafa'a yarfa'u. Irfa. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Mumtaz. May Allah bless you and bless all of us with knowledge, inshallah. Sister Abir, are you ready? Darasa yadrusu. Udrus. What will be? Udrus. Udrusa. Udrusu. Udrusi. Udrusa. Udrusna. Udrusna. Brother Muhammad, again. Alima ya'lamu. I'lamu. I'lamu. I'lami. I'lama. I'lamna. MashaAllah. Brother Hassan, Shariba yashrabu. Ishrab. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Brother Abdul Samad, halaka yahliku. Ihlik. Ihlika. Ihliki. Ihlika. Ihlikna. MashaAllah. Brother Saeed, kasara yaksiru. Yaksiru. Iksir. Iksir. Iksira. Iksiru. Iksiri. Iksira. Iksirna. MashaAllah. Brother Abdul Mukim, gasala yagsilu. Igsir. Igsila. Iksilu. Iksili. MashaAllah. 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 Brother Salim, fataha yaftahu. Correct? Iftah. Iftaha. Iftahu. Iftahi. Iftaha. Iftahna. Iftahna. MashaAllah. Very good. Nusrat, daraba yadribu. Idrib. Idriba. Idribu. Idribi. Idriba. Idribna. MashaAllah. Sister Madina, kataba yaktubu. Uktub. Uktuba. Uktubu. Uktubi. Uktuba. Uktubna. Again, we are not supposed to do, but we are just practicing little extra if we can manage it. Otherwise, the only first form is necessary. Sister Rahima, sa'ala yas'alu. Is'alna. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Sister Arifa, imna. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. Mumtaz. Mumtaz jiddan. MashaAllah. Okay, Sister Nasreen, dahika yadhaku. How will you say laugh? What will you say? Idhak. Idhaka. MashaAllah. Mumtaz. Mumtaz. Sister Maynaz, Rakiba yarkabu. Irkab. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. And you know how to do it and you know how to describe it. Inshallah. Very good. Now, there are two which are not following the same rules, which is akala and akhaza. In that, brothers and sisters, according to the common practice of couple of thousands of years, grammarians of the Western countries, they will criticize this. they will say this is abnormality. This is not normal, this is abnormal. I think that's not a nice word to use, abnormal. There are so many abnormalities in English, But like according to the practice of the people, it changed. So from akala we got kul. And from akhaza we got khuz. We just have to remember that. So if it is kul, what will be the sixth form? Kul, kula, kulu, kuli, kula, kulna. Khalas. What will be the akhaza? Khuz, khuza, khuzu, khuzi, khuza, khuzna. Okay. Now, the next thing that is written, brothers and sisters, it's very important, you should highlight it. What is written, brother? Hamzatul Amari, Hamzatul Wasli. Okay? The Hamza of Amar is Hamza of assimilation. What kind of a sentence is this? Jumla Ismiya. Where is Mubtada? Hamza. Wa huwa mudaf. And Al-Amri is mudaf ilayhi. Where is our khabar? Hamza again. And huwa mudaf, and wasli is mudaf ilayhi. So this is a Jumla Ismiya. What is the translation? The Hamza of Amr is Hamza of assimilation. Fala. So therefore, do not taktub. Now this is your taktub fi'al mudari'a majzum. Alayha alamatu alamata. Alamatal hamzati. So never put that alamat hamza. What is that? The neck of ain. Never put it. Because it is hamzatul wasal. Okay? It will be wrong to put. Okay? Remember. Okay, brothers and sisters. Now, having done this, we come to the main lesson. Adarsul Rabia Ashara. Lesson number 14. Introduction of Fi'al Amr. Official introduction of Fi'al Amr. This is where Dr. Abdurrahim teaches us Fi'al Amr. Man bil bab. What is the meaning of man bil bab? Who's at the door? Okay. Ana talibun jadidun. Ana talibun jadidun. Lesson number 9, book 1. Are you with me? Ana mubtada, talibun khabar, jadidun naat. What is Mudarris is saying? Udkhul. Enter. Brother, what is udkhul? You will say fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Aina fa'il? Fa'iluhu damirun mustatirun taqdiruhu anta. Always in the first form, anta. Fa'iluhu, its fa'il is damirun mustatirun, hidden pronoun, taqdiruhu anta. We have done this. I will be repeating it. Inshallah, you will get used to it. Masmuka. What is your name? Ismi Humayun. Ismi, brother and sister. 2 words. Mudaf, mudaf ilayhi. Ismu is mubtada wa huwa mudaf. Ya mutakallim mudaf ilayhi. Humayun is the khabar. Very good. Humayun. Kaifa taktubu hadha al-isma? How do you write this name? So, brother, how will you describe taktubu? Fi'lun, mudari'un, marfu'un bidamma. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Okay. Uktubhu. Uktubhu. Brother, uktub. What is uktub? Fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. What is who doing here? Maf'ulun bihi. MashaAllah. Uktubhu ala hazihi al-warakati. Ala harf jar. What is hazihi? Ism Majrur. And brother Muhammad, what is Barakati? Muhammad. What is Barakati, brother? I caught you by surprise?
Yes, I was writing down.
Okay. Badal. We know it's Badal. Alhamdulillah. Brother, I'm going to ask you. So be prepared. Badal. Very good. We know it, inshallah. We are strong in Badal. Then the students are saying, Ya Ustaz, O teacher, Ha huna akrabun. There is a scorpion. Akrabun is scorpion. Okay, brother? And remember, akrabun is muannas. What is it? Muannas. Write down muannas. So that when you have to describe it, you won't get confused, brother. Akrabun fil fasli. There is a scorpion in the class. Aina hiya. Do you see? Aina hiya. Where is it? You know? Okay, what is next one, brother and sister? Unzur. What is Madi? Nazara. What is Mudariya? Yanzuru. Unzur. Unzur. How will you describe unzur? Fi'lu amrin. Amrin. Mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. MashaAllah. Unzur. Unzur huna. What is huna? Zarf. Zarfu makan. Okay. Ya Ustad. Hiya tahta maktabi Hishamin. It is under the desk of Hisham. But the hiya is mubtada. Where is your khabar? Only tahta. Tahta is your zarf. Shubu jumla khabar. And what is maktabi? Mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf and Hishamin mudaf ilayhi. Very good, brother and sister. Now Ustad is saying, Al-Mudarris is saying, Uktuluha. Ya ikhwanu. See, ya ikhwanu. See how clever Dr. Abdul Rahim is. He will use all these different situations and bring about different verbs to explain us how they are used. Uktulu. Okay, brother, uktulu. How will you describe uktulu? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi nun. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi nun. Where is the file? Al-waw, which is antum. MashaAllah. Now the tulab is saying, Bima naktuluha. With what we should kill. Naktulu. Brother, naktulu. Describe naktulu. Shall I say fi'lu amrin? No way. It's not amr. Fi'lu mudariun. Marfu'un. You see dhamma there. So it is marfu'un. Bidhamma. Aina fa'il. Mustatir. Taqdiruhu. Nahnu. See, all these things should be very, very clear to you. And you should be able to describe it. This knowledge will help you, brother, in understanding book 3 and even understanding Quran, brother. You will be understanding Quran with a different perspective now. Mudarris is saying, Ya Hisham. So he is addressing Hisham. How does it say? Uktulha bihizaika. With your soul. Brother and sister, you should write down this. Hidha'un. And what is Jama? Write down Jama there. Next to it, write down so that you have a good idea about the Jama also. Brother. Hidha'un is a shoe. Ahziyatun, shoes. Plural. Shoes. Shoe and shoes. Uktulha bihizaika. Bi harf jar, hizai ism majrur, wa huwa mudaf, and ka mudaf ilayhi. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Uktul. How will you describe uktul? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Aina fa'il? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu. MashaAllah. Amatat. Now this is a new verb. We haven't done it, but we'll do it later on, brother. Mata. Can you conjugate, brother? Mata, mata, matu, matat, matata. Bas. Then it changes. Because it is a weak letter in the middle of it. There is a weak letter in the middle of the verb, so the verb is weak. It doesn't conjugate the way we are used to. Okay, brothers and sisters, let us describe it. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. Remember, mabniun ala hadfi noon. Where is the file? Wow, wow, wow. Remember, only in the first form is mustatir. In the rest of it, the file is attached with the verb. Okay, brothers and sisters? Ikra darsa, Ya Ali. Read the lesson. Now here ikra will be fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir taqdiru anta. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Brother, here is a'udhu. If I were to write here, what did I write? Aza ya'uzu. Like kala yakulu. Again, as you see, the ain kalima is weak. There is an alif. It will not behave the way we are used to. So we are not going to do it. But most of the time, you will see aza coming in a mudariya form. Okay? If it is aza ya'uzu, 5 in your pocket, brother. Ya'uzu, ta'uzu, ta'uzu, a'uzu, na'uzu. Okay? So, brother and sister, how will you describe ya'uzu? Fi'lun mudariun marfoon bi damma. Sahih? So, a'uzu, how will you describe a'uzu? Fi'lun mudariun marfoon bi damma. Where is the file in a'uzu? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu ana. Now it is, inshallah, simple. A'udhu billahi. What is billahi, brother and sister? Jar majrur. Minash shaitani. Again jar majrur. What is rajim? Naat. See, now you can see. Rajim, ash-shaitan, ar-rajim. So it is the naat for shaitan. Okay, fine, brother and sister. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. We have done this, but I will do one more time. Bi harf char. Ismi ism majrur. Wa huwa mudaf. And Allahi mudaf ilayhi. Ar-Rahmani naat. Ar-Rahim naat. Now you know why there is a kasra. Okay, mashallah. Ikra, brother, this was the first, and the night of Laylatul Qadr, this was the first revelation our beloved Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam got it. Ikra. Okay, brother, now you know what is ikra. Fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. At that time, anta was Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And today when you will read, Allah is addressing to you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing to you. When you read ikra, it means you read now. Ikra. Okay, brothers and sisters? Ikra. Where is the file? Mustatir taqdiru anta. Bismi. Bi harf jar. Ism majrur. And huwa mudaf. And Rabbi mudaf ilayhi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ka mudaf ilayhi. Got the idea now? See, now your mind is working. And you can figure out. Sister Hafsa? Okay. Now comes Allazi. Allazi, first we know it is Ism Mawsul. But what is it doing here? It is a nath. Nath for what? Rabbi. It is a nath for Rabbi. Okay, after that comes khalaqa. What is khalaqa? Fi'l madin mabniun ala fatah. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now this is a complete sentence. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Now what is this sentence doing here? Sillatul Mawsul. Because Allah came as a Ismu Mawsula. So this is your Sillatul Mawsul. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Whenever we will get an opportunity, we are going to analyze a little bit of Quran also, brothers and sisters. Khalaqal insana min alakin. See, now you do not have to translate. That Arabic is right inside you now, inshallah. Khalaqa. Fi'lun madin. Mabniun ala fatah. Aina fa'il? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu huwa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Al-insana. Maf'ulun bihi. Min alakin. Jar majroor. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Very good. Ya Ustad, Hafiztu hadhihi surah. Okay. Hafiz tu. Brother Hassan. Hafiz fi'l tu fa'il. What is hadhihi? Maf'ulun bihi, brother. Badal hasn't come yet. And what is surata? Now that is your badal. Are you with me? Inshallah. Ayya, see ayya, because verb is coming later on. Ayya suratin ahfadhu ba'daha. How will you translate that? Which surah I should memorize after it? MashaAllah, you can translate now. Alhamdulillah. Okay, here comes Amar. Ihfaz. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Okay. Surat at-Tini. Now that is your maf'ulun bihi and mudaf ilayhi. Khudh. Okay, brother. What is khudh? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Khudh daftaraka. Take your book. Khudh daftaraka haza. Okay. Khudh. Take what? Daftara. So what is daftara? Maf'ulun bihi. Wa huwa mudaf. And ka mudaf. And what is this haza doing? See, we haven't studied. Haza is a naat. When it comes at the end, then it comes as a naat for daftar. Remember this. Just write it down. Haza here as a naat. When it comes in the end, it will be most of the time naat. Inshallah. Waktub and write. Okay, waktub. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir anta. Fihi surat al-alaki. Okay. Ya Aba Bakrin. Remember Aba Bakrin. Instead of Abu Bakrin, it became Aba because of Ya. Innaka na'asanu. Brother, remember? Jav'anu, Ghadabanu, Atashanu, Mal'anu, Na'asanu. Same pattern. What is Na'asanu? You are sleepy, you are drowsing. Last mein jonke kha raha hai. Okay, brother and sister. Innaka Na'asanu. Izhab. Go. Ilal hammami. Wagsil. Are you with me? Wajhaka. So, brother, wajha is maf'ulun bihi. Mudaf ilayhi. Idhab, fi'lu amrin, mabniun ala sukun. Wagsil, same thing. Okay? Now, iftahin nawafidha. What is this now, brothers and sisters? Iftahin nawafidha. Open the windows. Ya Abdullahi. فَإِنَّ الْغُرْفَةَ Muzlimatun. What is the meaning of Muzlimatun? Dark. Huh? The room is dark. Wal Jawwa Harun. And the weather is hot. But Jawwa. Why Jawwa? It is Ma'tufun ala Gurfata. Huh? Because of Wow, it is Ma'tufun ala Gurfata. Okay? Clear, brothers and sisters? افتح النوافذ يا عبد الله فإن الغرفة مظلمة والجو حار. Okay. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. اسم الطالب الجديد. What will you answer? اسمه همايون. أين كانت الأقرب? Where was the scorpion? كانت تحت مكتب هشام. Okay. من الذي قتلها? قتلها هشام. What will you say? قتلها هشام. بما قتلها؟ قتلها بهزائه. بإزائه. With his soul. Okay. أي سورة حفظ علي؟ حفظ سورة العلق. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. صحح ما يلي. قال المدرس لعلي اقتل الأقرب. Is it correct? No. قال المدرس لهشام. Inshallah, this is very easy. Only the names you have to remember. قال المدرس لهشام افتح النوافذ. He said to the Abdullah. قال المدرس لعبد الله. Fine. قال المدرس لهمايون. اذهب إلى حمام. No. قال المدرس لأبي بكر. لأبي بكر. لأبي بكر. Abu Bakr, Abba Bakr, and Abi Bakr. Li will make it into Abi Bakr. Fine, brothers and sisters. قال المدرس لعلي احفظ سورة النبأ. What will you say? Surat al-Tini. He said, memorize Surah Teen. Abu Bakr, Li Abu Bakr. See, it's written there. How will you write Li Abi Bakr? It is mentioned here. Okay, I think we will take a break, inshallah, and then we will continue the lesson. So far, is it clear? Inshallah. Sister Sumayya, is it understanding is better than yesterday? So it takes time, brother. Day or two, and brothers and sisters, we are back from our break. Now we go to exercise number 3. And I had already told you to write it Bab Nasara. So look at it, brother. Anta taktubu. So in order to make Amar, first we remove Harfu Mudariya, which is Ta. And at the same time, you give Lam Kalima Sukun. Can you read it now? We can't. Then we have to bring the Hamza. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Do you want me to write it? Or it is there in the book. We have done it before, you know. So then we brought it. Now Hamza is brought. What vowel sign should we give to Hamza? And if the Ain Kalima has a Dhamma, we give it a Dhamma. If there is no Dhamma on Ain Kalima, then it is always Kasra. That's it. It's very simple. But you got to do it, brothers and sisters. You got to conjugate yourself, okay? So it became Uktub. Now, Anta Tadkhulu, try to remove Harfu Mudariya and give a Sukun to Lam Kalima. Can you read? No, you can't. So you got to bring Hamzatul Wasal. So it became Udkhul. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? So there are a few examples. Ukhruj min al-fasli ya Bashir. Ukhruj. Kharaja yakhruju ukhruj. Sahi? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir taqdirhu anta. It will go all the way like that, okay? Uktub darsaka ya Ali. Usjud lillahi. Unzur ila dhaka jabali. Uktul hadhil hayyata. Again, who's making the count of killing snakes? Brother Muhammad. Uktul hadhil hayyata. Ya ammi. Udkhul ya Hamid. Enter Ahmed. Ushkur rabbaka. Uskut ya waladu. Sakata yaskutu uskut. Keep quiet. Keep quiet. You want to write down a little rough meaning? Brother Hassan, shut up. Uskut means shut up. Okay. Uknus. Kanasa yaknusu uknus. Sweep. 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 Jadu lagao. Sweep. هذه الغرفة. Sweep this room. Now all of these, brothers and sisters, I will say it quickly. Kharaja yakhruju ukhruj. Kataba yaktubu uktub. Sajada yasjudu usjud. Nazara yanzuru unzur. Katala yaktulu uktul. Dakhala yadkhulu udkhul. Shakara yashkuru ushkur. And sakata yaskutu uskut. And then kanasa yaknusu uknus. What are these, brothers and sisters? These are all Bab Nasara. Now we come to Ba, which is Bab Daraba. Anta tajlisu. So, in order to make Amar, you remove Harfu Mudariya and you give Lam Kalima Sukun. Can you read it? No, you can't. So you bring Hamzatul Wasal. And what vowel signs should we give? Kasra. Ageless. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Anta tagsilu. Egsil. Correct? Okay. Ageless huna ya Bilal. So what is ageless? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Igsil wajhaka bis sabun. Wash your face with soap. Irji ba'da sa'atin. Return after an hour. Come back after an hour. Inzil min sayarati ya akhi. Inzil min as-sayarati ya akhi. قال الله تعالى لموسى. Allah said to Musa alayhi salam, idrib bi asaka al-hajara. Now here, let us analyze this. Idrib bi asaka al-hajara. Fine, brother? Idrib. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Fa'il mustatir. Takdirhu anta. Okay. Bi asa ism majrur. Wa huwa mudaf. Ka mudaf li. And al-hajara. Al-hajara. Mafulun bihi. Mansub. Hit what? The stone. So it is hajara. Mafulun bihi. Got the idea, inshallah. So, jalasa yajlisu, ijlis. Gasala yagsilu, igsil. Raja'a yarjiu, irji. Nazala yanzilu, inzil. Daraba yadribu, idrib. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Inshallah. Now here we have two examples. Anta tazhabu. Tazhabu change into idhab. And you know how to do it. Anta taftahu. Taftahu change into iftah. Huh? Okay. Iftah kitabaka ya Ibrahim. Ifadh darsaka. Ikra hadha darsa. Idhab ila al-masjidi. Irkab darrajataka. Il'ab ma ukhtika. Ya Ismail. Okay, now these are, brothers and sisters, as you can see, the Hamzatul Wasal still gets a kasra in Amar. But then, Fataha Yaftahu is Bab Fataha. And then Hafiza. What is Hafiza Yafadu? Bab Samiya. So in both cases, brothers and sisters, when the Mudariya verb is formed, the Ain Kalima has a Fatah. Is it correct? Fataha Yaftahu. Hafiza Yafazu. So in both cases, the Mudariya has Ain Kalima Fatah. Okay, that's what we have to understand. Okay, and then in both cases, the Hamzatul Wasal gets a kasra. The simplest way is, brother, if there is a Dhamma on Ain Kalima, Hamzatul Wasal gets a Dhamma. Otherwise, kasra, khalas. Otherwise, kasra, khalas. Okay, fine, brothers and sisters. Ishrab ma'a baridan. Aina maktubul barid ya Sayyidi. Where is the post office? What is the answer? Ana la adri. What is the meaning of ana la adri? I don't know. Is'al zaka rajula. Is'al zaka rajula. Ask that person. Ana rajulun gharibun. But garib does not mean poor. In Urdu, garib means poor, but here garib means I am a stranger. I am a stranger. Okay? Is'al, analyze, brother. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. Where is the file? Mustatir. Taqdiruhu anta. Brother, what is zaka? Maf'ulun bihi. Zaka is maf'ulun bihi. Or rajula. Badal. Badal. Very good, brother. Alhamdulillah. Irfa rasaka, raise your head. Irfa sautaka, raise your voice. Are you with me? Irfa sautaka, raise your voice. Okay. We already did that. قال الله تعالى في القرآن اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق. We already did that. قال الله تعالى لموسى عليه السلام اذهب إلى فرعون. Okay? وَقَالَ اذهب أنت وأخوك. اذهب أنت وأخوك. Okay, brother? أنت تأكل. The Amar is kul. أنت تأخذ. Amar is khuz. Now we come to exercise number 5. We already did exercise number 4 earlier. Here is something, brothers and sisters, that the first form of Amr ends with a sukoon. And if it is followed by a noun with al, and because in al also there is Hamzatul Wasal, which we do not pronounce, so we end up with having 2 sukoons. Okay? Watch this, brothers and sisters. Uktub, and then are you with me, brother? Uktub darsa. Okay, here is al. Because it is Hamzatul Wasal, we don't pronounce it because a word has come before it. Okay, we are having sukun here and sukun there. We have a situation where we have two sukuns. And in Arabic language, two sukuns cannot come together. Iltikai sakinaini. Meeting of two sukuns is not permissible. Because you cannot pronounce it. Then we give a kasra. So how will you now say it? Uktubid darsa. Uktubid darsa. Are you with me? Now, and sometimes in the Quran it will be written like that. But brothers and sisters, those who do not know the language, they really don't know whether it is Amar or something else. But you will be able to figure out that it is an Amar. Because you know the language. Others will never be able to figure out what's going on in the sentence. They will just read it. Okay? So you will immediately know that there is a fi'l amr there. Even if you don't see the sukun, you will see that it is fi'l amr. Because fi'l cannot end with a kasra. It cannot end with a kasra. So there is no such thing as uktubi. So it is kasra given to assimilate. Are you with me, brother and sister? This is what we are learning here. Can you follow me, brothers and sisters? Uktubid darsa. Iqra al-Qur'ana. Are you with me? Ishrabil kahwata. Okay. Ilabil ana. Now look at this. Ya hami duktub. What will you say? Ya hami duktub. Udkhul wajlis. Ifham. Qala li abi. Then you have to put them abifham. Okay? Inshallah. Read the following, remembering the rules of how the Hamzatul Wasal, where there is a sakin in al. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? First sentence, how will you pronounce? Kul washrab. Washrab. Fine, brother. Next one, how will you pronounce? Iqra'id darsa. Wafhamhu. Fine. Next one, Iqra waqtu. What is the next one? Ukhruj wal'ab. Very good. Next one, brothers and sisters, Izabil ana. Warji. Ba'da thuluthi sa'atin. Iftahil mizya'a. Wasma'il akhbara. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Iftahil mizya'a. Wasma'il akhbara. What about next one? Khudh. There is no khudh hadhihi al-hakibata. Waftahha. And open it. Idhab ila al-mudiri was'alhu. Are you with me? Was'alhu. Everybody there? Was'alhu. Brother, if you write them down, Sister Hafsa, on a separate piece of paper, and then you put your kasras wherever it is necessary. That sukun of the fi'l amr at the end change into kasra. How will you pronounce the ninth one? Khudhil kuba. Wagsilhu. Very good. قال الله تعالى ليحيى عليه السلام يا يحيى. How will you say? Khuzil kitab. Now, brother, in the Quran you may not see sukun. But you know here it is fi'l amr. And which is mabniun ala sukun. Even if sukun is not written, you know it. Khuzil kitaba bikuwatin. وقال تعالى لآدم alayhi salam. How will you pronounce now? Ya Adam, muskun anta wa zawjuka al-jannata. Got the idea, brothers and sisters? Now here are different forms of amar. Izhab, ya hami, duzhab. Ya ikhwa, nuzhabu. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Huh? Ya amina, tuzhabi. Ya akhwa, tuzhabna. Do you see how we have to pronounce? Inshallah. Huh? Now, here is your exercise. You got to do it, brothers and sisters. Brother Muhammad, would you like to do the first one? Loudly.
يا أيها الطلاب ادخلوا الفصل واجلسوا واكتبوا الدرس.
MashaAllah. You got the idea, brothers and sisters? Ya ayyuhat tulab udkhulu al-fasla wajlisu waktubu darsa. Brother Hassan, can you try the next one? MashaAllah. Ukhtiki. Very good, brother and sister. Brother Abdul Samad. Kulu washrabu. Washrabu. Brother Saeed. Sayyadati. There are more than one lady. Brother Abdul Mukin. Ta'alay. MashaAllah. Very good. Huh? So you have an idea, brothers and sisters. It's not a difficult thing. We are just trying to assimilate two words. Huh? Okay. Ta'alay. Brothers and sisters, write down. Ta'alay. It's Amar. Okay, write down underneath. Fi'lu amrin. Mabniyun ala. مبني على حذف نون. علي فعل أمر مبني على حذف نون. This is not a three-letter verb. This is, when we learn later on, it is form 6. It is form 6. Ta'ala, yata'ala. These are all very easy, but let's not go into detail now. So this is anti, and the verb is, let me write down this. This is the verb, brother. Tata a layna. Layna, sorry. Tata a layna. This is the verb, brothers and sisters. How do I make Amar? I drop this and I drop this. Do I need Hamza? No, because there is no sukun there. I can read it. So what is the verb left now? Ta'alay. Are you with me? And what is this? Is for anti. What is for muzakkar? Ta'ala. But you will never hear ta'ala. What will you hear? Ta'al. Ta'al. But it is ta'ala. Again, this is form 6. We will learn, inshallah, later on. But you can write on there that ta'ala is for anti, and for anta is ta'ala. Sister Hafsa, you do the 6th one. Iksilu wujuhakum wa aydiyakum. Sister Abir, ubudna Allah, ubudna Allah wasjudna lahu. Sister Sukhaina, Il Abu Ba'da Darsi. Sister Naima, Khudi. This is for Anti. Khuzi Kitabaki. Ya Suad. Very good. Sister Fatima. في سورة البقرة. قال الله تعالى في سورة البقرة. This is such a beautiful ayah, brother. يا أيها الناس اعبدوا ربكم الذي خلقكم والذين من قبلكم. Let us try to analyze a little bit, brothers and sisters. Ubudu. What is ubudu? Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hadfi noon. MashaAllah. Where is the file? Wow. And where is mafulun bihi? Rabba. Wa huwa mudaf kum mudaf ilayhi. And allazi is your naat for rabbakum. Fine, brothers and sisters. Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu. How will you now pronounce this, brother? Amanurka'u. How will you say? Amanurka'u. Wasjudu. Wa'budu. Rabbakum. Waf'alul khayra. Okay. Waf'alul khayra. Okay, brothers and sisters? Irka'u. What is it? Irka'u. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi noon. Both of them, all of them are. Wasjudu, hazfi noon. Wa'budu, hazfi noon. Waf'alu, hazfi noon. Are you with me? Now you can understand very well this, that these are all amar coming together. In one ayah, so many amar coming together. And then we have mafulun bihis. Now this is a very beautiful exercise. Put fil firaq in the blanks. Suitable fi'l amar. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? What will you say? Now, maybe we should start. Where did we leave? Fatima, did you, Sister Sumaya? This is your turn. Whom are you addressing? So what will you say, Sister Sumaya? Shall I say Ikra? Ikra'u? What will you say? Ikra'i. Now, brother, this thing will not come unless you sit down and do the conjugation. What will you write now, sister? Ikra. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ikra'i. Analyze it. Fi'lu amrin mabniun ala hazfi noon. Where is the file? Where is the file? Al-Ya is there. File is there. Ya is your file. Anti. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ikra'i. Ikra'il Qur'ana. Ya Maryam. Fine. Sister, Ya awladu. Kulu. Washrabu. Yashrabul kahwata. Kulul khubza. Washrabul kahwata. Very good. Sister Madina. Uktul. It will be Uktul. Hadhil akraba. Ya Abi. Sister Nusrat. Qala Khalidun li zamili Zakaria. ما معنى هذه الكلمة؟ قال زكريا أنا لا أدري. اسأل المدرسة. What will you say? اسأل المدرسة. اسأل المدرسة. صحيح? Very good. Brother Muhammad, number 8 is yours.
اللحمة
بِذَاكَ السِّكِّينِ Hadi, Ya Khatija. So you are addressing Khatija. How will you say? What do you do? With a knife? Ikta'i. How will you write down? Ikta'i. Ikta'i. Are you with me, brothers and sisters? Ikta'i. How will you describe Ikta'i? Fi'lu amrin mabniyun ala hadfi noon. And where is the file? Ya is your file. Good, brothers and sisters. Now, Brother Hassan. MashaAllah. Uktub. Uktub bismika. Uktub bismika. Again you have to join them. Uktub bismika. Uktub bismika. Very good. Brother Abdul Samad. No. Ila maktabati. To the library. You are telling all the students. What will you say? Izhabna. Izhabna al-ana. Izhabna al-ana. Are you with me, everybody? Izhabna al-ana. Ila al-maktabi. And then what will you say? What do you do with newspapers and magazines? Waqra'ana. What will you say? Waqra'ana. Sufar wal majallati. MashaAllah, majallati. Mafulun bihi. Jama muannas salim. And then these are all muannas. Sum marji'ana. Marji'ana. Sum marji'ana. Ila al-fasli ba'da nisfi sa'atin. Okay, brother? You did get confused. What will be the first verb? Now I think I better remove some of them. First will be izhabna. Are you with me? Correct? And then, see how I am writing? Are you with me? And then, okay, and then summa. This is what it is. Got the idea? Did you all get it? Sumaya? First is habna, and then waqra'ana, and then thum marji'ana. 3 amars. Did you get it? Inshallah? Inshallah. And in all of them, fi'lu amrin mabniun ala sukun. And the file is tanun. Noon is your file. Okay? Brother Said, your turn. Ya Ammaru. MashaAllah. Faghsilhu. Excellent. That was good. Faghsilhu. Wash it. Very good. Yes. See, kunna means antunna. So it will be igsilna. Igsilna. What will you write down? No. Igsilna. Wujuha kunna. Igsilna. Brothers and sisters, the next sentence is Aqsamul fi'ali thalathatun. Madin wa mudari'un wa amrun. Nahwa. Zahaba, yadhabu, izhab. Alhamdulillah, we know all this. We know this, Brother Hassan, inshallah. Al-kalimatul jadidatu. Aqrabun, akaribu, mafa'ilu. Hidha'un, ahdiyatun. Are you with me? Following me? Jannatun, jannatun. Nasanu. Muannas is nasa. Do you remember, brothers, sisters, all these things, or you have forgotten? Jav'anu, jav'a. Atshanu, atsha. Ghadabanu, ghadaba. So you know that, huh? Fine. Huh? Kubun, akwabun. Sautun, aswatun. Yadun, aidin. And when you put alif lam, it becomes aidi. Why? Aidin became al-aidi. We are going to learn in book 3. Huh? This is very interesting thing here, special nouns we are going to learn. These nouns are called mankus, and they have a different spelling rules. Inshallah we'll learn. Huh? It's just aidin, when you put alif lam, in other words, when you make it definite, then it becomes al-aidi. Huh? Okay. Zawjun, brother, zawjun means spouse, both male and female. Okay. Alakun, midyaun is radio. Midyaun is radio. Jawun, weather. Gharibun, stranger. Jama, ghurabau. Fukarau, ulamau. Fine. Musa, actually it is Musan. There is razor. Mudlimun, dark. Kanasa, yaknusu. Are you ready, brothers and sisters? Are you with me? Kanasa, yaknusu, amar. Oknos, brother. You got to be careful. Oknos. Can we say the 6 forms? Oknus, oknusa, oknusu, oknusi, oknusa, oknusna. Very good, brother and sister. Okay. Nazara, yanzuru, amar, unzur. Can we say the 6 forms? Unzur, unzura, unzuru, unzuri, unzura, unzurna. Very good. Sakata yaskutu. Amar uskut. Uskuta, uskuta, uskutu, uskuti, uskuta, uskutna. Are you with me, brothers? So if you say to a boy, uskut, keep quiet. And if you say to a girl, you will say uskuti. Inshallah. Jama'a yajma'u. What will be the amar? Ijma. 6 forms. Ijma'a, ijma'u, ijma'i, ijma'a, ijma'na. Very good, brother and sister. Okay. Tabaha, yatbukhu. Amar. Utbukh, utbukha, utbukhu, utbukhi, utbukha, utbukhna. Kata, yakta'u. Ikta, ikta'a, ikta'u, ikta'i, ikta'a, ikta'na. Fine. Halaka, yahliku. Ihlik, ihlika, ihliku, ihliki, ihlika, ihlikna. Fine, brother. Abada, ya'budu. U'bud. U'buda, u'budu, u'budi, u'buda, u'budna. MashaAllah. Very good. You are getting better. Alima, ya'alamu. I'lam. I'lam, i'lama, i'lamu, i'lami, i'lama, i'lamna. Mana'a yamna'u. Imna. Are you with me? And then imna'a, imna'u, imna'i, imna'a, imna'na. And okay. Aza ya'uzu. This is a weak verb, so we leave it. Inshallah. Aza ya'uzu. Okay, brothers and sisters. I hope you did not find it difficult, because we did practice Amar before we came to the lesson of Amar. Now, from here on, we explore more into Mudariya.